Georgia Lieutenant Governor Geoff Duncan made headlines this month when he switched from the Republican Party to the Democratic. Now he's teasing a possible run for governor. Duncan went one-on-one with Atlanta News First political reporter Doug Reardon. And Doug, you covered a lot of ground with him today.
A lot of ground, guys. And shameless plug, indulge me for 1 second. You can catch that full interview with Geoff Duncan on this Sunday's edition of On the Record here on Atlanta News First. That's going to be at 11 a.m. But by far, this was the most that Duncan has said publicly about running for governor. He served as lieutenant governor in that role from 2019 to 2022 under Governor Brian Kemp, of course, as a Republican at the time. Duncan was in office for that controversial 2020 election and later became an outspoken Trump critic, so much so that he was invited to speak at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago last year. He officially made the switch to the Democratic Party 2 weeks ago. Here's what he told me when we asked about a possible Democratic run for governor. Do you have any plans to stay in politics, to maybe run for a higher office?
We're thinking about it. My wife and I and family are really considering running for governor as a Democrat in 2026. I think Georgians really want common sense decision makers. I think Democrats really want that. I think independents want that. I think frustrated, embarrassed Republicans want that.
And Duncan certainly isn't going to be alone if he joins the race. Already declared on the Republican side, State Attorney General Chris Carr, Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones, and veteran Ken Yasker. On the Democratic side, the folks who would be Duncan's potential primary opponents, that would be State Senator Jason Estevez, former Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, Pastor Olu Brown, State Representative Derek Jackson, and former Labor Commissioner and DeKalb County CEO Michael Thurman, the newest Democratic entrant into the race. And in our sit-down, we also talked to Duncan about education, healthcare, gun policy. We dig deeper on his unique party switch. And again, you can watch that full version of the interview plus analysis from Georgia political experts this Sunday. Tune in for that all-new episode of On the Record. That's going to be at 11 a.m. on Sunday morning right here on Atlanta News First. Carly?
Doug, thank you.